Lottie, this is Chelsea, and this is Melissa. Thank you for coming and listening to our presentation today. We're here to talk to you about Spotify, which is a music streaming service that you can use on your PC, your Mac, your iPad, your iPod, or your iPhone. It was founded in 2006 by Daniel E. Kay. He actually created it because he wanted to steer people away from downloading music illegally. And according to Spotify, they have over 20 million users and over 75 million subscribers. There's two options. You can choose Spotify Free, which consists of listening to music with advertising, or Spotify Premium for $10.99 a month, and it's free of ads. If you're anyone who enjoys listening to music at the touch of your fingertips, then pay attention because we're here to tell you about Spotify's goals, its features, and talk about the artist's most controversy. In 2009, there was actually a flaw in the service where credit cards and passwords got exposed. After they resolved that issue, they fixed it, and then they launched the app in 2011. Spotify gives their users the ability to search for songs, playlists, artists, albums, and you can create your own radio station and playlist that other users can look at. On top of that, you can even share your playlists and your tracks with your friends and your family by posting it on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and you can even email or text them. According to Spotify, the goal is to keep everyone connected. For example, people you follow, you can see what they're listening to like right at the moment on the side of your screen. And their goal is they want to cultivate a community among your peers to make it easier for you to discover music. And now that you know more about Spotify, she's going to explain about the app itself.
Spotify is aiming to become a one-stop entertainment for your smartphones. Not only can you create playlists and music with other Spotify users, but Spotify is constantly creating features to make your listening experience better. Spotify has a feature called offline mode that supports offline syncing. So you can save like a song or like any type of playlist, and even if like you're within like no Wi-Fi area, like you can listen to that song without incurring like huge data charges. Two new recently launched features are called Spotify Running and Spotify Party. Spotify Running detects your running tempo and steps per minute and finds a song that matches that. So it only like makes your running experience better. And then Spotify Party, it allows you to create like a playlist and automatically beat matches your songs into like another song without like an awkward like silence. So there'll not be like an awkward silence at your party. And then a main advantage continues to be its free offerings, but interactive features like party running and Spotify Running and Spotify Party to make its paid services stand out better. And now that you know a little bit more about the features, Liz going to tell you about the controversy.
Okay, so there are two major controversial disputes with Spotify. The first one is the way we pay artists, and the way we do so is through pay stream payout. And so it varies between $0.006 cents and $0.0082. However, people get to believe that this is a fairly low wage for artists to get paid for their music. However, the way we do this, the way we get this analysis is through this equation. And if you want to get into more detail how we get the artist payout, you can go into our website, spotify.com, and get into more detail. The second dispute is of how the perspective that artists have over the streaming industry. So recently, Adele and Taylor Swift left Spotify because they thought their albums 1999 by Taylor Swift and 25 by Adele had to be streaming only for people who were willing to pay for the streaming services. And so they took it off of Spotify. And on July of 2014, Taylor Swift released an article on the Wall Street Journal sharing her belief about the streaming industry and how it affects the album sales. And so she stated that the music is a rare and important form of art, and as such, it should be valuable and paid for. So in her article, she also explains how Okay, so she explains that 21% of the streaming of the revenue, of the music revenue comes from streaming services, 40% out of digital downloads, and 35% out of compact discs. And then, through this information, she claims that artists are being affected because it is hard to obtain multi-platinum selling albums and to keep their fans entertained. In addition,